Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nana's Hidden Apron. Excuse my hair. Taco Tuesday. How about Taco Pie Tuesday? Come on. Alright, I have chopped up some onion, some red bell pepper, and a little bit of black olives. I'm going to dump it over here in the pan. I've got some olive oil heating up. Oops, I'm spilling stuff. Who would have thought it, right? What I've done already is I have another vlog, and we'll link it down here. We'll link it down below. But I went ahead and made some keto tortilla shells. These are excellent, by the way. Now, I used just the basic recipe, but what I did do was went by that recipe, but I did put some taco seasoning in there, and I put just a little bit. That's the dehydrated onion. But that's how we're going to make our taco pie. We are going to go ahead and get these veggies steamed just a bit. Get them a little bit soft. And you can put whatever veggies you want in there. If you want to put you some garlic in there, go ahead and stick some of that in there too. I'm just going to use some garlic powder. But I have turkey, brown turkey. It's the butterball. Sorry, my hands are dirty. And now, with my turkey, I'm going to put the ground turkey in here as soon as it's ready. But once it gets to browning, I'm going to add some Texas peach foot, some Worcestershire sauce, some lime juice, just the littlest bit of brown stevia. Well, that's swerve. I'm sorry. It's not stevia anymore. I've switched it to swerve. Taco seasoning, some smoky paprika, some cilantro, some cumin, the garlic powder, of course. And then we've got our cheddar jack blend that we're going to layer in between there too. But the first thing we're going to do is spray this pan so that everything doesn't stick to it. Well, I say that's the first thing. The first thing I did was made the tortilla shells. But, oh y'all, I cleaned out a closet today, and my arm is so sore up into my shoulder. Woo! Tom's been out there all day shoveling snow and ice. Bless his heart. It's probably, I think the ice on our driveway ended up being like a quarter, oh no, it was like an inch thick. 3/4 inch, something like that. But, okay, I know, back to what we're doing here. Keep on getting a little translucence going on here. Oh, and something else I don't have out yet, I'm going to go ahead and grab it, is some pink Himalayan salt. We're going to use a little bit of that Himalayan salt on there. Just like that. Set that over there. Now, I already have one of my, now you can make these look a lot nicer. I knew I was going to put my tortillas in a taco pie, so I decided just to roll 4 of them out. And so let me get my third cup measure out, because I want to sprinkle a little bit of, we're going to cheese it up, just so y'all know. I'm going to do a 3rd cup on each layer. Just like that. And then once our turkey, once we get it going and get it done, then we're going to layer it, the turkey, then we're going, you'll see. These veggies smell so good cooking, by the way. Now, let me go ahead and get this opened up and put it in there, because those veggies are ready for the, if you want to use ground beef, you know, you do that. This is just how Have to do it. Oh, and there is one more thing I'm going to put in there. Some ground beef granules. Beef granules. You'll see in just a minute. Oh, it's loud, isn't it? I like to do this like that because, as I've mentioned before, we had some of this and it ended up having a piece of wood, like a wooden spoon, ended up in my mouth and in Tom's. Yeah, right about the same time. So, I'm very careful with this stuff now. Any ground beef, I'm very careful with now. Or ground meat, not beef. That's not beef. No, Brenda don't do beef anymore. I dream of having a nice, yummy, thick beef burger cooked on the grill one day, but dream's the word. Let me turn on some more light over here. What say y'all? That sound like a good idea? Sounds like a good idea to me. Well, what do you know? We can see. All right. Yeah. Let's get things cleared out just a little bit. Get y'all over here so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Put you down here like that. First thing I want to do is, you know, each time I've mentioned before about these the beef flavored bouillon crystals. I like using that in the turkey, in the ground turkey. Typically I'll put a tablespoon in there. This time I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to guess at it. Yeah. Here's that. And we are going, now I'm going to put a little Worcestershire sauce in there. I've never used this brand. I've always used Lee & Perrin. I hope it tastes good. Smells good. Make my mouth water. That was probably a teaspoon. You add however much you like. That's half a teaspoon-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm adding my liquids in there first, with the exception of the bouillon granules. And with this lime juice, that was probably a good teaspoon and a half, I would think. Teaspoon and a half. Now, let me go ahead and mix this up just a little bit. And then we'll start with the dry ingredients. Now don't worry about all that liquid in there. It's going to melt off. Or melt off. It's going to cook off. I have all that snow out there on my mind. And more coming. Okay. Now, next I wipe off the mess on the stove there. Got my elbow in something. Alright, now, I'm going to put garlic powder in it next. And it's going to end up being, if you cup your hand like that, did you know that's supposed to equal a teaspoon? Well, that's what I've always been told, so we're going to put a teaspoon and a half in there. I know, I've got measuring spoons, I just didn't want to get them out. But I do have my quarter teaspoon one, because I'm going to use it to measure out this smoky paprika. A lot of people don't like paprika. I like the smoky paprika better, I can tell you that. Where's my hand off here? Yeah. Let's see here. Let's put a little bit of salt in here. We don't want to over salt though. Lesson learned on that one. Alright, cumin. That's next on the list. I like to use a good amount of cumin. Or cumin, however you call it. It looks like it says cumin to me. So I'm going with a full teaspoon of cumin. And then some dehydrated cilantro. Yeah, about a tablespoon of that. We're going to let this go ahead and cook. Then, after it cooks down some, I'm going to add the taco seasoning. So, the last thing I'm going to do is put in just this. I like the flavor that the brown sweetener gives with taco dishes. This is actually going to be a tablespoon. It's smelling good. Now, let's get that all mixed in so it smells even better. What do y'all say? Now, we're going to cook this until it's just like you do your ground beef. You know, you want it brown. We're going to brown it up because everything's going to be cooked, so it doesn't take long in the oven. You know, we're just going to put it in the oven, a 400-degree oven, just long enough to melt those cheeses real good, is what we're going to do. This looks good, doesn't it? It's starting to look mighty tasty. All right. Let's see here. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this one more good stir, and then I'm going to add our taco seasoning to it. Smells really good. I know. Why do I put taco seasoning in it? It already has most of the stuff. I just do. I don't know. Like that added flavor, I guess. Y'all hear that? Now, let's see if I can get this open first. Now, I'm thinking this is probably going to be about 3 tablespoons that we're putting in here. Okay? Or you can get one of the packets. You don't have to use that like that. You can get one of the packets. I have some of those on hand too. Because we enjoy our Taco Tuesday. I think we're going to enjoy our Taco Pie Tuesday. I hope so anyway. And I changed my mind on the temperature of the oven. I decided I want to put it at 425. And we'll see how it goes from there. But we're just going to stir this around really good. And then we're going to start layering our pie shell. Pie plate. Pie plate. Not pie shell, y'all. I was so glad that I got that closet cleaned out. I've been wanting to do that forever. Sometimes it just really takes... Why is it such a struggle sometimes to do stuff? I don't understand. I just don't. But it's okay. We're all good with it. Okay. Now, let me get everything set up here. And I'm going to turn y'all around so you can see what I'm doing. Get you set up back over here. Just like that. Yeah. We're going to move this cheese though. I don't need it melting right away. Now, what I want is to get this so y'all can see what I'm doing. That's what I want. Okay, here we go. Let me get this. My camera is all messed up here. There we go. There we go, y'all. Okay. Now, like I said, I've already put a tortilla shell on the bottom. And I went ahead and put some cheese on there. Yeah, I don't even know how many of these shells I'm going to need, but I'm going to put a helping of that taco meat on there. Spread it out. You want to cover the whole thing. I just slung that out. It's okay. We just pick it up and put it in there and act like it didn't even happen. Our counter's clean. Okay. Now, let's put another taco shell on there, or a tortilla on there. Let's push it down. I don't know why I keep saying taco shell, but I do, don't I? And I'm going to put the cheese on here. You can put the cheese however you want to. We're just going to layer it. That's all we're doing. We're just layering it on. Just spread it out. Some more taco meat. I think we're only going to get 3 layers, not 4, which is fine. That's going to fill up this pie plate just right. Oh boy, this is going to be so good. Now, if you have some salsa that you want to add to it, go ahead and put your little bit of salsa on there now. Put it on there right now. Yeah. That'll taste so good. Okay. Let's put another tortilla on there. Mash it down. Mash it down. We do have an extra one. Yeah. Some cheese. But I could just put that other one on top of here if I wanted to, couldn't I? Yeah. Might do that. We'll see. Let me set this over here out of my way. Spread that out. I think I'm going to put it on there. Watch me push all my seasoned meat on around everywhere. I think I'm going to put that one on there and just top it with some cheese and a little extra taco seasoning. Yeah, sounds good to me. Yeah. Let's sprinkle some more cheese on there. And now we're going to put our last taco shell, or tortilla shell on there. Sorry, I keep saying the wrong thing. Oh my goodness, I'll be okay, I think. Sprinkle a little cheese on that. Ooh, y'all, this is gonna be so good. Then we'll just set the cheese over here to the side. I would say we use just a little over a cup of cheese on that. Let me get this mess cleaned up, y'all. Y'all know how I am about these messes. My goodness, I make enough of them. I definitely want to keep them clean. I don't want to have to clean up a bunch of mess at one time. Okay, and just a little, I'm just going to sprinkle it just really light. And just, I'm going to mix it around in that cheese a little bit. Just like that. Now, when the oven hits 425, which it'll give me a beep, and Brinkley's going to run in here letting me know about it. And we'll go ahead and put this in the oven. I'm actually going to put it on a pan so that it doesn't get out all over the oven. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's get this in the oven. I'm going to leave it in there for 15 minutes. And then, there we go. The oven just heated up to 425. Got that stuck in there. But again, I don't think it needs to be set on a pan. It should be fine. But we're going to give this about 15 minutes. And then we'll check on it. And in the meantime, I'm going to finish getting these dishes cleaned up. See you in a minute. Alright, well, here we go. Look at that. Now that oil around through there is from the cheese. You know, if you use the cheddar cheese, of course, that's going to happen. But doesn't that just look delicious, y'all? It does indeed. Yeah. Oh boy. Your buddy. Mmm. Okay. I'm gonna get us, I know Tom's just waiting. I'm gonna get us a piece of this sliced off and we're gonna give it a try. And y'all know it's volcano hot, so we gotta let it cool down. But we'll be back in just a minute. Wow, look at that. Aren't those some beautiful layers? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna set that right there for my #1 taste tester.
This smells amazing.
Thank you.
Mm. That's so good. Alright. Mm.
I think it's a
Wow.
winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all. Take care. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will. Please click that thumbs up. Ring that bell. Get those notifications every time we put new content on. Y'all take care. We'll see you next time. Bye.